The colonel doesn't like to be recorded. This is making me hungry. I am so confused. Also, apparently I can't use the controller, but I was gonna test it anyway. Just in case. Don't ask me what I dropped. I just want to test it. Like, maybe Steam just doesn't know. Late stage capitalism. You cannot use a controller. Great. I'm already hot. I'm already hot. It's totally cut. I was gonna say something disturbing. I'm not gonna say it. This stream is brought to you by McDonald's. Settings. How bad is it if I take the full screen off? Because my computer doesn't like full screen. Prioritize quality. So I can put my normal volume a little bit up. Maybe yours too. How do I go back? Did taking the full screen off? No. Hello? Back?
That is way too much pressure. Mejor gremlin gifted hacer un subto sh un horroneco.
What?
That is way too much pressure. Mejor gremlin gifted hacer un subto spot.
What? Major Gremlin, thank you for gifting 5 subs.
Un subto Hero 69.
Thank you so much.
Un subto
Oh, back.
Mejor gremlin gifted hacer un subto frisalen.
Thank you so much. I don't know why you did that, but I appreciate it. Anyways, new game. Let me know if the volume is good. Watch it crash again. This is scary. Because I feel like I'm drinking soda. Before we get serious, okay, let's just go with tradition and name him dude. Or name me dude. But I only put one in the freezer. I think I should put another one in the freezer. I just don't want it to explode. We're going with tradition and naming the main character dude. And I think the game just stopped working again. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. The camera is so weird. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Smack the clock up and at 'em. Throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever. No, let's wake up. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. I tried it so far away. Let me bring this closer to me. Yes, this tradition to name my dating simulator characters dude. Your mind begins to wonder. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time to be... Okay, you know what I just realized? I have no glasses on. No, now it's fine. It was just a little bit far away. Also, I don't know if you can do that in stream chat bot, whatever this is called. Oh my god, my glasses are so dirty. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. You need to take this seriously. You allow yourself to daydream a bit. Thinking about the future. I am gonna allow myself to daydream. It's here, finally, your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late. You grab a biscuit and burst out the door in a hurry. Delicious. Just what you needed to wake up those taste buds. Yikes. Forever. You're in such a hurry, in fact, that you forgot to put on any deodorant before running out the door. You're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time. Uh-oh. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. It's my friend Miriam. Hi, Matt. I just started drinking. I just started streaming. Good morning, dude. I can't do this. I'm having flashbacks of when I played Doki Doki.
Mejor gremlin gifted at tier un sub to Flame Dragon Mat. They have given 6 gift subs in the channel.
Major Gremlin, thank you so much for the gifted sub. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Good morning, dude. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. What's the... It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam, raised by master chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. I'm drinking this, I don't know what I put at the bottom. I'm drinking like Smirnoff green apple cocktail, which tastes like nothing. It tastes like green apple. It tastes like I'm eating soda. Drinking. Oh no, is it starting to kick in? Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. Oh my gosh, she's crying. But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. 3-day only semesters? Oh, the vine! I had
Pepper 9 si Pepper 9
Oh my god, Kendall, thank you so... I don't know why it took me like a long time to understand that notification. Kendall, thank you much for resubbing for 4 months. Wow. Thank you. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some release? Let's pep talk her. Remember last month when we saw the fortune teller and had her tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy looking tower and the other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. Of course, if it's 3-day semesters, they're gonna graduate in no time. As you talk me right up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have this killer bangs. Who wrote this? Can you believe I caught them myself? Yeah, I can't believe that. Those look terrible. You can definitely believe it. I cannot believe it. Before you get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your book and custom engraved measuring spoon out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley, your arch rival. Is that how you pronounce that name? Ashley? Ashley? Sounds like a very fancy way of saying Ashley. Ashley. I am Ashley. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can't get anything she wants, and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken chins. What kind of insult is chicken chins? You leave dude chins alone. They're perfectly normal chins. Oh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make her feel better than everyone. Is this person actually me? This person is actually me. If anyone here knows what perfect shades look like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Van? Oh my god, I can't do this. I can't do this voice. You rang. Oh no. I'm gonna forget all these voices. You'll see. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. Van the Man. Maybe. Look at what is he wearing? What is this? Oh my. What is his hair? It's a star. He has rocking glutes though. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would even allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You think they just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs can learn a lot from us. Apron crusade. With the first day of school about to start, there's just no time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, dude. I mean, let's go marry you. See you later, losers! As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. What is that sound effect? I do a kind of German accent for... I cannot do a German accent. Did he just fart? Oopsie. I think it's broken. It's a child, right? I'm assuming it's a child. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my pop-pop. He's old. I'm gonna name Pop-Pop, okay. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's written upside down. But it's his name. I do a good Van. Thank you, Trash Panda Doggo. Hi, Pop. I'm Dude, so... Are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. I thought he was a child. Is it just me or is he kinda cute? He's a child. I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the... Who is this? Who is this? Also, why is there math in chicken school? I mean culinary school. And a world map? You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of a class. Adorable. Oh my god, the dog is talking. I don't know what voice a dog has. So, now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup and why is he in our culinary class? He's so cute! Look at him, he has little glasses! You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. I cannot do a Scooby-Doo voice. Coulson? Oh my god, he kind of does look like Coulson. Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Ruff. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as the swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. Wait, who is it? I'm like, who is Pop? I already forgot. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then he walks in. Oh my god, it's him. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. It is a remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. Excuse me? I'm talking. By the way, if you can, go into the Steam page of like... Or not the Steam page. You know when you open the game and now you have like a community section? Go to it. There's like a bunch of people cosplaying this guy like this. Oh, you can't see his face. Maybe I should move my camera down. You can't see how dreamy he is. We're moving the camera. We're moving the camera. There we go. It's him. It's... If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Coronel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. His name is Harland? He wants to voice act. Is Coronel Sanders' name Harland? Harland Sanders? I need a drink. Excuse me? This is... I don't know. I don't know why I should have known that. Please, call me Coronel. Coronel Sanders. I don't know what voice to do for him. I'm sorry. A hush murmur rolls through the classroom as Coronel Sanders. It's really hard for me to read that, like not an L, okay? Just FYI. Walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this... Wait. What is that word? And this over here must be Sweaty Sweat Salon. Maybe we should open that window back up before a faucet pit melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friends like that. You two boys know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? I'm having a hard time reading this with the background being a little white in the middle. It's not good. Besides, when dudes sweat, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. You turn to find Coronel Sanders standing right in front of you. I'm just gonna call him Sanders. Sanders! Wait. Who is Sanders? Is there someone in a show I watched named Sanders? Maybe I'm crazy. Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently, his hand outstretched. Boy, howdy, this classroom is hotter than a Kentucky Fried. What the fuck did I just read? Please, use my handkerchief. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Look at him. Wait, Sanders is talking to you about how sweaty you look? You're completely mortified. I'm really sweaty right now too, so... It's literally me. This can be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? How will you respond? I will take the handkerchief. You do not refuse a handkerchief. You stretch out your hand and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief in it. More alcohol? It's so beautiful. You hesitate to press it to your face, but when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has its natural scent on it. It smells of the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled. Professor Doc steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School Academy for learning the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, they might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking. You will lift your sporks. I don't think I have seen a spork since I lived in America. You do not see sporks here. Sporks are not a thing. Just then, another student entered the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Yeah, like my school didn't have like sporks for cafeteria food or anything like that. They have like a fork and a knife and a spoon. Hi guys, wait, this guy seems really normal and kind of bored. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss. Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're in the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let this be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. You look very mad. Even Clank... Who's Clank? Even Clank made it here on time. Rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkle is referencing what appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Is this Drow? The class bursts into laughter. What is he? Oh no. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkle walks into the classroom and everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? I'm gonna say the right answer is a chicken snack. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite. Well, I think there might be some competition for new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. Accurate. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seat and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey dude, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me if you're interested. 2 good options, but which will you choose? So will I sit next to my best friend? Or will I sit next to the... I was gonna say something bad, but I stopped myself. I also think I have lipstick all over my face. I do. I look like the Joker. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I knew it was about. I'm gonna sit next to Mr. This is weird to say Mr. Cornell. Hey, Float Pop. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me, Lucite. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can and do it best you can. I know that, like, probably, like, how do... I don't know why I would imagine him having, like, a horrible Southern accent, but I can't do that. I can't. Like, not even a little bit. Fried chicken! I'm drinking Sprite. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get the feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you settle into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me. That's incredibly important. It's surprisingly short quiz. Will you tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school? It's 3 days, it's not life. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? I want to pet the teacher. Oh no, oh no. That was said by Florida Pop, not me. People who are watching the VOD or the YouTube video. It was Florida Pop. Extremely looking at you, Pop. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to feather. That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A spork, obviously. That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat. What the fuck is camel meat? A pancake that looks like a silly face. I would say a pancake, but I think the answer is anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt, because salt is bad for you. That's right. Is Pringles a good boy? No. He's talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He is the best boy. That's right. Your total score is 5 out of 5. I'm a genius. Why am I not in culinary school? Wow, be honest, did you cheat? You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain. Hot diggity, dude. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever been at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking will also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was. Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, I was. It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But I... Shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said shh. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Hi, Dream Orb. Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept! Yes, I did get glasses. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for perfect fried chicken. By my calculations, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. Wait, what was the voice I did for him? What, you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him? He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what singer Ashley has prepared for follow-up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he's destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van the Man, if you don't want any. I'll take his. Yeah, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to quote his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There is enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Along with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. This reminds me of, what is that anime called? Food Wars? Except, you know, more family friendly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light. I think I'm gonna savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Along with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wonder if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Ha ha ha. How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. Hey, Taki. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I got some of my own and I'm being willing to trade. Is that a chicken cane? He has a chicken cane. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. His face looks unamused. He does not like me. He clearly is not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell I use blank. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. What is moxie? Oh, it's got moxie. I don't know how to define that. You know what? I just saw the name keto, but I thought it said Keto-chan, and if that doesn't tell you how this game is affecting me. Force of character, determination, or nerve. Yeah, he got style. Thank you, Dreamorb. Blank? Wow, you never had guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you get some if you search. What is the what? While you're wrapped up in the hero revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. I am a dude seeking for another dude. And dude is a gender neutral term, so. You find Colonel Sanders. Coronel. Oh my god, I cannot read that word. Outside, standing in the quad. Honestly, English, like, why is the L pronounced like an R? Colonel? Colonel? I can. Like, popcorn kernel? Why is English so weird? Why is English so weird? Explain to me. Why I can't read that as colonel. Oh, Colin? I'm a guy seeking fried chicken. I like that, Florida Pop. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school building. I think about how my story will continue on after I graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Dude seeking nuggets? I don't like nuggets. Unpopular opinion. I don't like chicken nuggets. Colonel? Neg him to show your own strength. Wall him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. I wanna wow him. You know, about that, I was thinking about your secret recipe. I don't doubt it. It was a way of leaving an impression on all who taste it. You decide to show him that you also know a thing or two about blowing minds with new flavors. I don't know. It's like I can eat them, but I'll never, like, if someone gives me chicken nuggets, I'll eat them. But I will never, like, go to a restaurant and be like, I want some chicken nuggets. And I know people, like, die for chicken nuggets. Changing my voices really hurts me. Natalie has free fruit in the neighborhood. I have free fruit? Oh yeah, I do. Not this time of the year, I think. I don't know. Maybe I do. I actually had some thoughts on how you could improve it. Improve it? You want to change my secret recipe? And you think you can do better? Have you ever heard of habanero peppers? Heard of them? I tend an entire garden of chili pepper varieties. Habanero, poblano, cayenne. But that's not the point. You can't just toss new ingredients into my secret recipe and expect to improve it. A recipe is about balance. It involves careful consideration and refinement. I didn't mean to. Let this be the last time you improvise on my... I didn't wow him, guys. I didn't wow him. My recipe's Zeus. I'm headed back to class for the next lesson. Didn't wow him. That certainly didn't go as planned. You know, I'm starting to not like him. You better head back inside, but you wait a moment so that Colonel Sanders doesn't think you're desperately chasing after him. You step into a massive cooking arena where the afternoon lessons will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Yikes forever. Look at this place, it's magnificent. Finally, we have to show our stuff. Wait a second, oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything except baby kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. He seems a little stuck up, in my opinion. Welcome students to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, I'm sorry I keep hitting my knee with the table. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel, we would like to tackle this lesson as a team of 2. That is me and you, if it wasn't clear. I seem a little desperate. Wanna be my partner? Sure, dude, I'll prepare a station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Bebubs. Oh my, 2 potential partners? I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? I want Clank, obviously. Sorry, Pa, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. That is the future anyways. Dating a robot? It's okay, I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Warp, warp, warp. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clan might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Bzz. Tissue? I hardly know you. Clench others and panel chicks loose. Well, look at his face, he's so funny. Clench others and panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you 2 will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your cooking classwork. Alright, you 2, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tart seems easy enough. It's fancy and you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' spine. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. If I know KFC. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy? Imagine going to culinary school, which I'm guessing it's not cheap by the look of it, and making mashed potatoes and gravy. Imagine that. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to get beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners, mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man. Does someone call for me? The music got intense. No, geez, Van Van. While I'm over here crushing dude streams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? By the way, I'm drinking every time they say dude. Is that I think I never said that. Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. If I have to do anything with the keyboard, I am not prepared for that. Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looks like Dude was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is, these young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I'm drinking some delicious alcoholic beverage. What is this called again? Smyrna. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or 2 about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Doubt it. Oops. Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to cut creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thing, like a thine and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders' hunk of hunks if your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who always has your back. Should I turn to Miriam? I'm not sure. Not sure what to do. Is it loud? Is it too loud? Is the music too loud? Nah, it's good, okay. I'm gonna turn to the honka-honks. Miriam, I turn on the honka-honks. I need to get this guy because he pisses me off, so I need, like, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that line of thought. I'm here to learn and to express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all refer the format, okay? Honk-a-honk. You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me, isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contract to handshakes. I took on Dude as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Dude's natural talent or their loyalty. They're saying Dude out loud. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be seen. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well, while attention was elsewhere. Wow. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders sinks his hands. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Why does that look so good? Oh my god. It's too early. If I eat now, I'll get hungry like at midnight. And you know I'm not going to bed before midnight. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for this small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stop. I have a question. Colonel Sanders was a real guy, right? I'm not crazy. He was a real guy, right? He's dead, right? He's dead. Because if he isn't, this would be awkward. Since 1980, good. I still think it's awkward. But you know, it would be more awkward if he were alive. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensils into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with the sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you filling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van, do something! doing? Scooping out a fingerful, Van tasted the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, dude. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I have potato face? Van rushes back over and covered dish in his hand.
Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. It's just a few minutes. I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky water sauce. Plated on battle axe blade, forged by supreme chef ancestors.
You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you will always... Wait? You will all look on with envy. They interrupt his steward, rush at Van and swamps a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. This game is amazing. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The result could be toxic. Too late, it has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel good. It killed him! It killed him! He's a ghost! It's spooky, man. Everyone steps back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie! Tastes like poison! I don't know why when I see him and like read his dialogue, I'm thinking of what's his name in English? Ralph from The Simpsons. That's who I'm thinking of. This is Danganronpa. It's time for the trial. The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moment. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. This got dark. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious dangers, has inoculated him against poison of all kinds. I'm not sure the professor here makes enough hello. I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaking up by that really annoying student on his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go to that. Please, let me walk you home. Oh, she was walking me home. He's walking me home is what I meant. Oh no. This was a bad idea. I talked like a sim. I'm gonna cry. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At 9, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more like a little spooky. I'm reading this so bad. They haven't said dude, I think. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks thoughtfully. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skill. I didn't even realize I was making them. So romantic, so beautiful. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminds me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell me you're developing feelings for him. We've known him for less than a day, but we're developing feelings. Okay? Colonel Sanders? Yes, dude. I have a sip left. There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. Wait, that's not my voice.
Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first.
Oh jeez.
You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working towards that dream. Day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also, lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights.
We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating in a shooting star.
Hey, no, you. Shut up, I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story.
Damn it, Batman the Man. I put the other one a little over 30 minutes, so it's probably cold enough. I'll go get it after I finish this. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy?
You can't prove that.
I also saw you killed that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long sigh.
Forget him, we're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero.
The spork monster is here to fight the hero. I don't know what that word is. But it's the spork monster and he looks...
I think I left the freezer open later, nerds.
How dare you threaten me with just... Ooh, and I'm playing... No, I can't talk. Okay, let me clear my mind. This is scary and I'm playing... Is Fran Bao scary? I think Fran Bao is scary too. Fran Bao? Why do I keep saying Fran Bao? It's because I knew someone named Fran Bao. Well, her name wasn't Fran Bao, but her name kind of sounded like Fran Bao. You wanna eat it? How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level? Be afraid. Wait. I need to figure out a voice. Okay, how about this one? Be afraid. Be very afraid of me because I am a monster, see? Teeth look ineffective. I feel like he would bite on you and they would... Actually, that might hurt. Do sporks hurt? I feel like they would like hurt you, but like on a surface level, like they wouldn't get too deep into your skin. Like maybe 1 or 2 layers of skin. Is his rhyming on purpose or just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax, is that how you say that word? I had never read like out loud that word any further. It's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Attack. You decide to go on, then attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real. The attack really upsets Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Attack. You decide to go on the attack. It worked last time, right? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork Monster won't forget this. Spork Monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. Spork Monster focuses their mashed man and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? I'll defend. You decide to defend. Which defend will you use? Trepidation? What does that mean? Hot gravy. You hold your head between your hands and mutter, "This is not happening, this is not happening." Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses Utilitensal. You take 2 damage from the attack, but I was defending. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. You decide to go on the attack. Cook with love. Spork Monster is using cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who's going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for his ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. A feeling of fear or agitation about something that may happen. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Popeye Power Pinch! Oh my. Popeye Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Spare this wretched beast. You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he's still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and certainly won't be back like you said. The sport monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magical spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it is signed it out is Borko. Borko? Borko. The name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping, and you stand in the quiet of the night holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle boss, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sander flashes before your eyes, and you fall asleep. Are we in his room? Is this my room? Yeah, I remember those shoes. This is my room. Weird room. Is this a K-pop poster? He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you're tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. That sounds like a great dream. You awake one day and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? That's BTS. Oh my god. What? And then there was a secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You met out with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with Pork Monster, she launches in a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank. Like him? Like? I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him I like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a total Steve guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. Was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade? I was thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. Yeah. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders? That's the coolest guy in school? The most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for learning? You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. You sure did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implications that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. I am great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, well, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden, and while I was wondering. This can be good. He told me all about his passions for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created for super duper rare dry flavor petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please be real, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, every strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever, anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know the one ingredient, so that would be much use to anyone. Please, please, please! It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Should you protect her? Yeah, I'm gonna protect his secret. You quickly think of fake ingredient name. I don't know, how about? It's Eye of Newt. I know, sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt, wow! Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you satisfy her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing. Thumb typing? Is there any? On her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in, cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. On a horse, apparently. Stand back and admire his majestic glory. I'm gonna do that. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. You're so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. A little bit, don't you think? Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. You want to pet the horse? I want to pet the horse too. What a horseful beaut you have. I mean, what a horseful beaut you have. Dang it, that's what I just said. Being a good friend, you're enough to cover for you. Oh, dude, just get really nervous around people they like. Oh my god. Not cool, Miriam, not cool. Oh, dude just gets really nervous around people they like. What? This is not helping. I mean, they got food poisoning and we're up on that. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. No, I didn't. So I might eat between these. It's frozen. She gives you a wink and smiles as if to say situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimented with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You try and peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming.
Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this.
Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Tell them to stop acting immature. You'd immediately address the rivals down for their immature behavior. Culinary school is to be respected. This kind of nonsense is a way of everyone's time. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules?
I'm not sure, you know, a good meal if it ain't you.
Being the best chef in the world makes more than the culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache.
And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil.
You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after you encountered with Spork Monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned onto the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing, Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep. Clarence must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot.
Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts.
Oh, he's sad. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. What do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such a language, not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp.
No, your mother was a stand mixer.
Where's Batman jumps to attack Clank, but Clank chucks Batman and sends him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders! These cursed men are about to come to blow. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least, or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkle arrives to signal the true start of the class. Why is he always on like a column? Is that what that is called? I don't know what that is called. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkle regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly you do. Which is why, in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. Wow, history lesson. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. Daydreaming. So dreamy. When you come to Sprinkles, it's holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, dude. Naturally, this appears to be a sample platter. Which item do you want? Which one do I want? The shimmering pepper? See, this is why you pay attention in class. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way. So naturally, you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend, oh, this guy again. I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is I'll say to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is sorry, I think I've got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through the to fulfill the prophecy. You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Aw, man. You come to and find everyone is staring at you. The pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. Well, we all made mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch.